Alright you guys, welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial here on my channel, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to build the building behind me, which is actually directly made from this reference image I'm going to throw up on the screen for a modern looking laundromat, but really you could call this a modern day retail storefront of any type, honestly. That's why I've labeled the title as retail, whatever nonsense I did. But if you do enjoy my tutorials, make sure to leave a like down below, and I'm going to jump into a material list for you guys. I will first start off by saying the materials that are needed for this are not that friendly for survival if you're starting off, unless you can find an iron ore vein rather quickly, because there's a lot of iron that you're going to need. First, you're going to need 594 blackstone slabs, 424 white terracotta blocks, 267 bricks. It's also pretty heavy on bricks, so again, not that easy for beginning out survival games. 226 smooth sandstone, 218 mud bricks, 200 block of raw iron, which is 9 iron nuggets, not nuggets, 9 iron ore in each block. So again, hopefully you find an iron vein like I did when I built it on Orthoblocks SMP. 118 polished blackstone pressure plates, which goes on top of the roof to make it mob spawnable. I'm sorry, mob proofed. 173 polished blackstone walls, 167 iron trap doors, 166 smooth quartz stairs, 117 smooth quartz slabs, 68 mud brick stairs, 42 white stained glass panes, 40 light blue carpet, 40 light blue wool, 32 levers, and I will say the carpets also go, I made everything on the roof basically mob proof. So some of these carpets you may not need if you choose not to make it mob proof, just like with the pressure plates. 32 white carpets, 32 white wool blocks, 25 black stained glass, 24 polished blackstone blocks, 24 polished blackstone stairs, 22 iron bars, 1 end rod, 8 smooth sandstone slabs, although that might be a little off depending, and then 6 white stained glass full blocks. Now this tutorial is going to be a little different than normal. I'm actually going to use my schematic here to help me build it for you guys and do it easier for me when editing, because normally it takes a lot to cut out all of my editing points when I go back and forth between a build. So we're just going to use Lightmatica to help us out. So to start off, we have this outline here for the very first level, and I want to give you guys an overhead view of it first before we get to building it ourselves. Bottom line, the end rods are used for the interior pieces here so that, again, no mobs spawn in it, but those are obviously optional, and you could fill them up all the way if you wanted to with something else, or just put carpets on it so that nothing does spawn in it. And then we're going to need some polished blackstone blocks, mud bricks, actual bricks, as well as some glass panes over here in the front and some polished blackstone walls as well to get started on this first layer. So to start off, we have our first corner here, which is where the door is going to be. We have mud bricks that come out, as you can see on the edges here, just stand out a little bit from the wall. Starting in the very first corner that you want, you're going to put 1 mud brick, and you're going to come over another 4 for a total of 5 bricks in a row, and then bring it over inwards, I should say, 1 more. Same thing with the other side, over another 4, and then in 1. Then right behind it, on whichever side you want to build your door on, obviously you could mirror it all on that side if you wanted to. You're going to put behind it a polished blackstone wall, and then we're going to come out by 2 with black stained glass panes, and then forward by 1, and this is our door opening here, our entrance here. And then if we're going to skip a block, then we're going to put another black stained glass pane, come back by 1, and then over 1 with the black stained glass panes. Followed by, of course, 1 more black stone polished wall to finish off the doorway. Then as we continue this wall here, we're gonna go ahead and do 2 rows here of 3 mud bricks, and it has to be 2 rows because we need it here for this blackstone wall, this blackstone pillar that's gonna go up basically. Otherwise you'd have a gap that you could see in between this here, and it doesn't look good. After you put in the 3 mud bricks, you're gonna come over again, instead using normal brick blocks, another 5. And again, I included these behind just because it made more sense. So bring it over another 3 with 3 mud bricks in front, and then bring the bricks over again another 5. So in total, that is 5, 10, 11, 12, 13 bricks in a row here, with the middle being cut out with the 3 mud bricks. Then finally, we have our 2 rows again of 3 mud bricks, followed by 1 more brick block, and then 3 polished blackstone blocks. Then we're going to come over another 2 blocks here with bricks, and that'll technically be it for this first portion of the wall. Of course, the end rods you can put in if you want, totally optional, not really needed. From here, as you can see, we're gonna come forward by 1 mud brick and then forward 1 more. So basically forward by 2 mud bricks, I should say. And then over another 4 for, again, our total of 5. And then again, we're gonna turn and then come over another 4. And then over 1 more, just so that we have our little indented tower, not even indented, our tower coming back into the wall, essentially. As we turn, we're gonna take our bricks, our regular bricks with us as well, and bring the 2 here so that it matches up what we did on this side. You could even break this open if you wanted to leave this open for everyone, so you could walk in and out and make useful space of that, but I personally didn't want to. And this side is very similar, only instead of 5 bricks, 3 bricks, then 5, we're gonna do 3, 3, 3, very easy. So a total of 9 bricks over, like so. And of course we have the 2 more here that come into the tower, and the 3 mud bricks in front. So you have 3 bricks, 3 mud bricks that come forward by 1 block, 3 bricks, and then the tower. And then here again, we're gonna come forward by 2 mud bricks, over another 4 for a total of 5. Then turn, over another 4, and turn, and back in 1. Then we're gonna take 2 more bricks, of course, to mirror that side, followed by another 3 polished black stone blocks, and then 1 more brick block, followed by, again, 2 rows of 3 mud bricks. And this one, we're gonna copy the front, essentially, so again, it's gonna come over another 5, then 3, then 5. Followed by, of course, the 2 rows of 3 mud bricks, and then in the middle, another 3 mud bricks sticking out from the actual brick wall. Then polished black stone block, and then finally we're gonna do 4 upside down polished black stone stairs. The reason why I chose this is I wanted this to look like a closed garage. Like, you know, some retail places have actual ports that you can open and have deliveries in the back. That's what I wanted this to be. So a closed garage, and end it with another polished black stone black stone block. And come over 2 more bricks. And again, we're gonna do our usual, come forward by 2 mud bricks, over another 4 for a total of 5, turn, over another 4 for a total of 5, and in 1 more. And of course, our last 2 bricks like that for that corner. Then again, like I said, we're gonna do 3 bricks, 3 mud bricks, 3 bricks, but also have a line behind it, so a total of 9 bricks this way, and 3 in the middle. And then again, our usual amount here, but instead of doing 2 bricks and then 2 bricks because there's a doorway there, it's just 2 and then the 1 with the doorway there. Because if you turn this out with this actual bricks, it does not look as good to me. Like, you have blackstone there. I wanted to keep it all as blackstone. For the second layer, it's pretty simple. Any place where you see bricks, you're gonna go up by 1 more layer, essentially. Any place you see mud bricks, we're gonna put some upside down stairs. Now, the ones that have these 3 bricks here, we're gonna turn this first stair in. So you're gonna have to position yourself like this against the wall on both sides with a normal one on top, just so it has a little extra definition to the tower. These ones as well, facing, you wanna be perpendicular with the wall like this, and then bring it out and go around and rotate until you reach that. Same thing with the doorway, go up another level with the polished black stone walls, and with the glass as well. And as well, for, like I said already, with the bricks, just bring it up by 1 more. Same thing with the polished black stone on the back. Even with the stairs, just do a whole nother row of it. For the spots that have the 2 rows of 3 mud bricks, the back one that's in line with the most of the wall is gonna have an actual block on top, and the front will have the stairs, as you saw. Now here, where we have the 3 blocks of polished black stone blocks, we're gonna go up 1, obviously, but instead of having it be full blocks, we're gonna do 2 black stone walls on either side, and then put a white stained glass in the middle for a window. And you're gonna do that on both sides where we have those 3 wide polished black stone walls. Now on the 3rd level, again, we're gonna copy it for the door, another black stone wall, more panes. Only instead of having the 3rd black stained glass pane coming out by 1, we're going to replace that with iron bars. Although you can easily do an iron chain instead as well. It would give you a very cool look either way. Then for the tower here, we're still going to go up another level with the normal bricks, because that's just there for background, basically. And then we're going to come forward by 1. So technically it's in 1. It's up 1 and over 1 from where the mud bricks are, but forward in front of these bricks back here, and then bring it around. So you're gonna have a 3 on one side and 3 on the other side, but basically total of 5 raw iron blocks. Then when we turn over to this side, on the smaller side of the wall, we're gonna do another window. So black stone polished wall on both sides with a white stained glass in the middle. And then 3 bricks, then again the black stone polished wall with the glass in the middle. So again, we have 3 for the window, 3 for the bricks, 3 for the window. Then again, follow these bricks up another level here and bring it forward by 1 for this block of raw iron, like so, until you have a 3x3, kinda. The garage door is the same thing again, just go up another layer. The mud bricks here for these main front towers slash back towers, again, we're gonna do another 3 behind it, that's full blocks. And then right above the stairs, we're also gonna do another 3 that's full blocks. I just wanted to give it a little bit of an indent using the stairs like this. Then over here, we're gonna have a different type of window, essentially. It's really not even a window. I know if you look at some retail places, they have like boarded up windows type of thing, because like the building was made with windows in mind, but some places just close it up because they need the space for whatever they're selling. That's what I wanted this to look like, was boarded up windows that look kind of decent. So we're gonna go ahead and take these 5x5 walls here and fill them with just polished black stone walls, like such. Then behind this mud bricks here, we're gonna do 3 bricks, and then another 5 polished black stone walls, like that. And again, on this window here, we're gonna just bring it up another level. Turning, you're gonna copy just like we did on the first smaller edge over there. Finally copy it like in the back, extending this up by 1 more block. Now we have another set of windows here in the front. Instead of doing all 5 as polished black stone walls, I wanted these windows to actually be usable. So we're doing polished black stone wall, white stained glass, polished black stone wall, white stained glass, polished black stone wall. In the middle here, of course, we're doing our 3 bricks again. And the same thing with the alternating between the polished black stone wall and the white stained glass. And you should have something like this. Now that we're back here to the front door, again, bring it up another for the polished black stone wall. And this time the full 3 stained glass panes, the 2 and then forward by 1. Again, wherever we have bricks, we're going to bring it up another level. And then with the iron walls as well, bring it up another level. Now we're going to start placing in lighting, essentially. And I did that with these levers that are pointed up. And you just put them right in the middle of this 3-way and right in the middle of this 3 section of blocks as well. Turn on the smaller side, bring the windows up again. Another 3 blocks of bricks and another lever in the middle. Again, bring the window up another block. And again, bring the bricks up another one as well as the raw iron. And of course, putting the levers in the middle here. The same thing with this back door here, just go up another level exactly how it has been. Same thing with the mud bricks and then the lever in the middle. Same thing with this for the polished black stone walls. These windows again are still gonna go up another level as well. And basically everything is just being copied with the only thing being added new in is these levers on this level. Now back to the door again. Black stone wall up another, 1 black stained glass pane, and then 3 white stained glass blocks, followed by 1 glass pane and then 1 black stone wall. In front of this glass, we're gonna go ahead and put 3 iron trapdoors above the door to act as a little awning for it. Then with the iron over here, as well as the bricks, we're gonna go up another level, so that's gonna be the same. But on top of the levers, we're gonna put these end rods for the lighting features. The windows as well on the smaller side, gonna go up another level. This back garage door up identical to the previous levels. Boarded up windows up again identical. Taller windows, we're still going up another level until you have something that looks like this. Back again at the door, we're gonna go up another black stone wall, 1 black stained glass pane, 3 more white stained glass on top of the previous white stained glass, and then the black stained glass pane and a black stone wall. Now here it's gonna get a little different. We're setting up basically for the awnings here of the white and light blue wool. And with that, in the corners here, right in front of this top black stone wall that we just placed, we're gonna put an iron trap door. And you can do this by just clicking on the top part of the black stone wall here, and it'll be placed just how you need it. As for the iron and the bricks, again, go up another level. And we're gonna do another lever, but this time facing downwards. So it looks like it's holding the end rod in the middle. Again, once we turn the corner here, before we hit the window, we're gonna put in another iron trapdoor there. Bring the window up another level. And again, more trapdoors here in the corner between the raw iron blocks and as well as the bricks here. Garage door again goes up the exact same as it has been. The mud bricks up again as it has been. But we're gonna go ahead and include the iron trapdoors. This one here is gonna be on top of the bricks essentially. But this one's gonna be in line with the black stone just because that's how I had it lined up. The one here for the boarded up windows, they're gonna put 2 iron trapdoors, both of them in front and to the top half portion of the black stone walls on each corner. Now with our last tall window on this side, again, we're gonna include the iron trapdoors in these corners here that are kitty cornered with the mud bricks and the bricks. And you're gonna repeat that with all the other corners around. Now for this next level, anything that had an iron trap door that we placed, we're gonna put an iron bar on top of. And on top of this door here, now that we're finally done with it, we're gonna outline it with black stone wall across the whole way like this. Then in front of the iron bars that we've placed here on top of this iron trap door, we're gonna go ahead and hit right at the top portion of it and place another iron trap door. Bring it forward by 2 and then over by 7 until it meets up with this other iron bar. For turning, again, we're going to do another layer of iron blocks. Again, anything on top of the trapdoor gets an iron bar, and they come out forward some more. So this one's going to come out 2 by 11. 2 by 11 worth of iron trapdoors. Now that we're done with the actual windows on some of these, again, we're going to go ahead and cover it up with the black stone walls on this level. 3 more bricks, black stone walls. Now that we're done with the windows, we're also done with this garage door here. So instead of doing stairs in the middle, we're gonna just do the entire thing with the polished black stone blocks and a 2 by 7 area of iron trap doors in front of this iron bar. Boarded up windows get another level of black stone walls. And this front portion here comes out by 2 and over by 13. This tall window that we've been doing since the beginning essentially is finished as well. So again, black stone walls on top and 2 by 5 worth of iron trapdoors here, and copy the rest of the windows as you have done. These windows in the front are also done. So again, black stone walls on top, and in front, we're gonna do another 2 by 13 worth of iron trapdoors until you have something that looks like this. Now this next level, we're gonna actually put the awning in. Behind and above, not behind, above the doorway here, we're gonna finally start our new portion of the wall. So we're done with the bricks and the mud bricks essentially, but we're not quite done using the raw iron blocks yet. So right above this doorway, wherever there's black stone wall, go ahead and place this white terracotta, and you're gonna bring it on top of the bricks instead of going up another level of bricks. The raw iron blocks are gonna go up another level as they have been. Then the white terracotta, you're gonna have a hole here essentially, which is where on top of the iron bars here. And you're gonna fill that in with white terracotta as well. And you're gonna stop right when you get to where the mud bricks are, because that's gonna be a different material. And in front of this white terracotta, you're gonna do alternating light blue and white wool, or whatever colors you'd like. And they're sitting directly on top of this first row here of trapdoors. Then in front, we're doing the same thing with the carpets. Again, whatever color you'd like, but alternating to match up with the bigger blocks of wool. Then on top of the mud bricks, we're gonna switch over to smooth sandstone and cover the entire thing as well. So 2 rows of the smooth sandstone essentially. And they're just gonna come all the way across to the very edge and stop right at the end of this last mud brick column that we have going on here, right before we hit this tall standalone window essentially. So that is 19 blocks worth of smooth sandstone, which checks out because this is 13, then we're adding another 6, so 19. And again, do that for both rows. Then on top of the iron trapdoors again, the first iron trapdoor gets the blocks of wool, and the second row of trapdoors get the carpets of wool to match. Over here on top of the the iron bars that we have in front of this window, again, we're gonna do the white terracotta. And behind it as well with white terracotta. So this should be 5, and then this back row should be 6 to cover up to where the bricks are here. And again, first row of trapdoors gonna have the blocks of wool, and the second row with the carpets. On the edge here, this entire thing is gonna end up being white terracotta. That's on top of where the actual iron bars are, as well as the row above the windows, like so. So that's 11 white terracotta here, and then 13 on this back row. Of course, again, first row white wool blocks, and second row carpets. Back here, we're not gonna have any of the smooth sandstone. We only did that in the front because I wanted it to stand out a bit. The back is much less important to me. So essentially, any place where you had bricks or mud bricks or regular bricks or black stone, the entire thing is just gonna get a row of white terracotta all the way down until it meets up to where this brick wall stopped. Now this front row is a little different. Again, this front row is on top of the iron bars here. We're gonna bring this first portion out by 5 blocks. Then right here where we have this mud bricks, we're gonna do mud bricks on top instead of the white terracotta. In the middle here, where we have basically 13 blocks of wool for the awning or trap doors essentially, we're gonna have another 13 white terracotta behind them, followed by 3 more mud bricks. And then another, this one is 7. It looks like white terracotta like that until you meet up with where the iron blocks are and bring that up one more level. Then of course the first row is going to have the blocks of wool and the second row is going to have the carpets of wool. Turning the corner, again, this whole one is going to have completed terracotta just like the opposite side did. And the same thing with the wool until you have something that looks like this. Now in this next level, we're going to start now on the iron bar tower. Go up another level of iron blocks. Then, on top of the white terracotta that is directly behind the white wool, we're going to go ahead and put quartz stairs. Smooth quartz stairs, I should specify. So that is 7 blocks of smooth quartz stairs there. And you can put the carpets on top like I did to spawn-proof them, but that's up to you. Directly behind these, we're going to do the 7 blocks of white terracotta, but it comes over an additional 1 just because I wanted the inside to be perfectly square when I did the interior, which I still have yet to do. Then the smooth sandstone, again, we're going to copy the exact same thing we had done before, where it covers all 19 blocks here above the awning and in between the mud brick towers that we had going in the front. And then again on the smaller window, another 5 this time, smooth quartz stairs with white terracotta behind it that goes over 6 blocks. On the smaller side here, this entire thing is going to have smooth quartz stairs. That's 11 smooth quartz stairs there, and again another 13 white terracotta blocks behind it. Same thing with this back, the entire thing is going to have smooth quartz stairs on the back, which will end up being 31 smooth quartz stairs and then 33 white terracotta blocks behind it. Turning the corner again, go up another layer for the raw iron blocks, and again copy this smooth quartz stairs and the white terracotta behind it, and you should have something like this. Next layer, of course, more raw iron blocks, like you'd expect any less from me at this point, and another layer of white terracotta. But now we're done building on top of the smooth quartz stairs, so that means we're just going to go ahead and have our 8 white terracotta here above the door. Then again another 19 2 rows of smooth sandstone, and another 6 white terracotta above the smaller window. Another 11 terracotta, white terracotta. And again, this entire row of white terracotta. Now, it's probably the easiest row we've built so far. Next layer up, of course, we're gonna go ahead and do another layer of block of raw iron. More white terracotta on top of where we've had previous white terracotta. Same thing with the sandstone. And that was finishing level 11 so far. We're very close to the roof here. Level 12 here, again, bring up the raw iron blocks again. Now, instead of just doing the white terracotta row as we have been doing, we're going to also add upside down smooth quartz stairs to mirror where we've had this the correct side up smooth quartz stairs. So this is another 7 smooth quartz stairs. Behind it, the white terracotta still exists. The smooth sandstone still on top of the same portion as it always has. But essentially, you're going to put all this smooth quartz in upside down, mirroring where we had it before, a couple layers lower, until you have something like that. Now, this next layer is finally the start of the roof. Now, to start the roof, the easiest way to do it is to come over to where we have these upside down smooth quartz stairs and put smooth quartz slabs on top of them. Now, this corner here is going to have a slab on top, but we're going to go up another slab, so it's going to be a full block essentially of smooth quartz. Then from there, we're going to stick out again like we did with the bricks below, the mud bricks below. We're going to do that with the smooth quartz to line this tower here of iron blocks. So that means you're going to stick it out by 1 and then over by 4 for a total of 5, and then turn and over by another 4 for a total of 5, and then the full block right behind it with the smooth slabs on top of the upside down stairs. And you do that for every single tower that we have built of iron quartz, so 4 times. On the back here, again, just completely line it with the slabs of smooth quartz, and then do the tower again. Now, this middle portion here is going to have a little more elevation to it compared to the rest. On the same level that we have the smooth quartz slab here, we're going to put a blackstone slab right in front. So it's technically on this level on top of the smooth sandstone, but forward. And you're going to do 2 of them, so 2. Then you're going to go up half a slab from there and do another 2. Same thing on both sides here, so just like that. Then all the portions in between here, this can be half a slab or you can make it a full block, it's up to you. And then you're gonna line the rest of this with a full block of sandstone because we're still going up on a slope here for this middle portion. Then for this entire roof here, I did it on the half slab below, so they were always unable to spawn anything, but it's up to you. And I just filled it in with blackstone slabs everywhere that I could. Now for this middle portion, where we have these two slabs that come forward compared to the quartz, that's actually going to be on top of the smooth sandstone, because if you see, we got the smooth sandstone there. So you're going to go a full block up with blackstone like that, just so that we have a little extra definition to the roof. And that's going to come back all the way. And because these are a full block, that's where I put the blackstone pressure plates on top, is on top of the full blocks there, but not on these sides here, because they didn't need it because they were all half slabs. Now again, on the block right behind the blackstone slabs here, we're going to have the full block all the way back until we hit, and we're not going to go on top of the smooth quartz here. That's just going to be left there at the edge. And they're also going to come over full block, aligning it here by 2 rows until you have a roof that looks like this. Now this next layer up, we're going to keep following this 2 blocks over, then up half a slab pattern on this front. So again, 2 blocks over and up half a slab, 2 blocks over, up half a slab on both sides. And the parts behind it again, so this is 2 blocks over, up half slab, 2 blocks over, up half slab. Same thing. And you're going to follow this entire pattern. So like for instance, these two rows are on the same level. They're going to come all the way back, but stop because we already have this row here. And then they're going to turn again and then come over and meet up here, making a U shape essentially of that level that the slabs are at. Same thing with the next level up. And again, for anything that has a top block, essentially, of a slab, we're going to put the pressure plates on top. And don't forget to do the edges here as well, because they are spawnable. Then back here for the smooth sandstone, we're going to go ahead and do the slabs here to cover up this under edge that it's not covering. 3 blocks of smooth sandstone in the middle, and again, another row of smooth sandstone behind it, because we're still in line with this giant wall that we got going on here. And on the final layer, well, I guess second to final layer, we have finally the middle 3 here, so we're going to come over obviously 2 blocks and go up half a slab. Instead of doing it again, we just left it as 3 here. And again, we're going to copy it here. So these 2 are at this level, so we're going to go up half a slab here, and behind it up half a slab, these ones up half a slab. And of course, keep following the U pattern as we've been doing as we've worked our way up. That, and put pressure plates on everything and anything that is a full block if you want it to be spawn proof. And just like that, we have a finished modern looking storefront. Now I did, as you can see over there, play around with some of the door designs, and I changed it out to do everything with white stained glass. And instead of having just the 2 rows of 3 white glass, I did the full thing of full glass compared to over here. But it's really up to you. You could change out the colors of the glass for whatever you'd like. Obviously, this is meant to be inspiration, and I hope it did give you guys some good inspiration. Now, if you did enjoy my tutorials, make sure you leave a like down below and comment if you have anything to comment. If you did like it with me using layer by layer with Lightmatica, let me know. I just did it this time because this is a bigger build than I usually do tutorials for, and I knew it was going to take me forever if I tried to do this like without it. So if you prefer with the Lightmatica or without, just let me know in the comments. Subscribe for more, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye guys.